Pull it up, sugar. What is going on? Hold on. Let me turn things around. See, why is it so blurry? Hold up, hold up, hold up. I mean, really blurry. Can y'all see me? I can't see me. Don't tell me the phone going out. Oh, your horses. There we go. I was wondering what was going on. Let me stand right here then. Okay, this side look good. Let me see if this side look good. This side is the blurry side. Hold on. Let's see. Always something. If it wasn't something, then I guess it'd be nothing. Okay. It's just blurred on this side here. We ain't gonna look at me today. We're gonna look at this side till we figure out what's going on. Hold on. Can you hear me? Yes, Miss V, I can hear you. No, Miss V, I cannot hear you. Okay, now I'm going to flip it around and see if you can see me. Okay? No, it's blurred on this side. Okay? So, I don't know. I don't know. You're not gonna see me today because the camera is not working on this side. If it ain't one thing, it's another. So leave me alone, Tajisti. You can look at other things. When you go on other people's channels and you can't see them, you don't say a word when they on StreamYard. So I ain't fooling with you today, Tajisti. Not today. Today ain't gonna be a good day for me and you, okay? Let's see. Let's go back up and speak to everybody though. You don't like looking at the pool? It's peaceful. That's better than looking at me. What's up, Miss Joy? Glad y'all can now hear me. Hey, Pepper. Tajisti. Good morning to you. Also, Tasha. And then Tajisti got the nerves to tell me she can't with me. I can't with me today either. That's the topic. Baby, it's been a day already. So, they got another strand of that sea out there now. So I'm having to get used to this old mass down there because I ain't finna be around all them people. They say this strand that's out there now ain't nothing nice. It's bad news. I ain't had the vaccine for this strand yet. I got to go up there and take it. Have y'all taken y'all's? Well, it's bad here in Texas, baby. It's a lot of people here coming down with it. I ain't one, okay? But let me tell y'all, speaking of that, what happened to me on yesterday. So, I'm back with the children. School has started. So I'm on the bus on yesterday, and it's the evening run, and the children have been so good, y'all. But all of a sudden yesterday, one of mine came on, and I don't know what he was going through. I don't know what happened at school. He wasn't like that when he got off the bus that morning, yesterday morning. But then yesterday evening, child, he had something going on back there. So the little boy on the side of him, I looked at him, and he was looking scared like. So I went up there to try to figure out what's really going on. And baby, he spit in my face. Now, y'all know I work with special needs, so don't get shocked at nothing I'd ever tell y'all, okay? First time in my life anybody ever spit in my face. Baby, I had to catch myself. I had to call on the Lord. Quick, come on, Lord. I ain't never been to jail before either. But I feel like in my spirit, I might be on my way today. I did. I caught myself. Then, after he did that, I'm trying to get a napkin, clean it up, put some bacteria sanitation, hand sanitation on my face, okay? I don't know what this child got. And they see running around out there. Woo! If that wasn't good enough, he started pinching me. Baby, he was pinching me, and it was hurting. Do you hear me? Hurting. Okay. So, how you gonna deal with this, Ms. V? Now, them other content creators out there that already come out here and say, I'm just as slow as the children. Oh, but they're a lie. Because I'm fast on my feet, baby. That's why I can work with them children. So I decided to grab those hands, put both hands, his hands, in my hand. He can't pinch me no more. Pull that face mask up where it's supposed to be anyway, and it wouldn't be hitting you in the face, it'd be hitting the mask. So in the meantime, I got to get you out the seat because what you doing to me is what you was doing to that little boy over there. That's why the little boy was over there looking funny, about to cry. So I picked him up with his hands, drug him down the aisle, put him in the back seat. He didn't want to buckle up. He didn't want to do nothing. Reached over and buckled him up. Came back to my seat. Got me a wet one. Wiped my face off. And pulled off the top shirt. Because I didn't know what was on there. And kept on about my day. So that was yesterday. When I got home last night, Y'all done said, come back out here, Ms. V. Ms. V couldn't come last night because she was watching the Democrat convention. She wanted to get in the start of that to see what was going on. Baby, if I tell you I waited on Kamala, and when she finally came out there, she was sweet, short, and to the point. When I saw her, I ain't seen nothing else. I fell asleep on that sofa again. When I woke up this morning, it was 2 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. I got right on up, when got in my bed. 2 hours later, the clock was ringing. All right. I got on up, got ready to go to work, and I didn't realize that there's a young lady, well, middle-aged lady, at my job who tries to beat me to work because she wants the first handicap parking right there by the sidewalk so she don't have to work. So you mean to tell me you jumping up trying to get ahead of me in the morning to get this first parking right here? Good luck. So Miss Diane had to go back there to delete some children from the routine and add some children. So when I was in there waiting to see the two people we needed to see, here she come with her mess this morning. Baby, I had them people up in there rolling laughing at me this morning. I did. Hammer Lane, beautiful feet. Who feet you looking at, baby? Because you sure ain't seeing mine. No, I got on tennis shoes and some footies, so thank you. And if you feel like I got beautiful feet, you must got x-ray vision. Come on in the building, sugar. Hey, Carla, how you doing? Tajista don't have my phone number. No, she doesn't. Okay, I guess we're going to stare at the pool. Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh. If you can't see me, why turn it around to me? I say, I'll make it make sense for you. Did you say something I can't hear you? I probably did before I signed back on. Nothing of importance, though. You didn't miss nothing. I repeated everything I had to say. Okay, Tajista is talking about I'm back now. Pepper's saying, yes, she talking about the sound is back. Now we can. Okay, Tasha. Hey, Eddie, good morning. Welcome, 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 Eddie. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Become a member because it's all about fun over here, especially today, this morning. Anyway, we got a more serious topic tonight, but I ain't into no serious business this morning. What I've been through already today, I can't be serious about it. No, not a serious subject today. Tajista, we figured that out a long time ago. Here you are now. Hey, Jean, how you doing, sugar? I can't work with Tajista today. Pepper, yes, it is a beautiful view. Thank you, Pepper. Because Carla in here laughing at y'all. Because Carla know me. She know if it don't work one way, I'll make it work another. I can't pronounce your name. Meant to see. Hi. Well, hi to you, too. Hit the like button. Subscribe. If you come over here and you talk to me, that's what you need to do for me, okay? And we can continue. Just keep talking. But be respectful now, y'all new people coming in here. Because if you're not, if I don't have a moderator, I do it myself. I'll make one. That's how I go over here, okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Auntie, honestly, we love looking at you, Auntie. Y'all, well, we ain't going to be able to do that today, okay? Till I figure out what's going on with this camera on this phone. Because if I turn it around, it ain't working now. See, that's blurry. I don't understand. But it is what it is. So we're going to have to turn it off for me, okay? And turn it on the other camera. Y'all look at me tonight after I figure out the phone situation. The monkey box, right? I don't know what the monkey box is, Tajista. I mean, pox. Nah, we talking about the sea, girl, the pandemic. It's another strand of that. I don't know about the monkeypox. Is something going on with it again? Talk to me. I know, right? I tried to get it. They said they don't have the vaccine for it yet. For the sea? Oh my. Okay. You had yours, Miss Jean? Good. I recommend that y'all, if you're not gonna take it, please wear a mask. Because they say that stuff make you sick as a dog, make you want to check out of here. Heck to the what? No. Not. Okay. There you go. See? Ain't nobody mentioned that woman, so you want her to start up, just she quiet, I guess. Usually when she quiet, she up to something. But as soon as you say one little thing, here she comes. Let that woman stay where she is. She ain't bothering nobody right now, at the moment. But she done did enough damage out here. How you doing today, Ms. V? Ms. V on a roll today, Carla. She on one today. So let me finish telling y'all about I can tell you her name. Her name is Liz, okay? There's plenty of Liz's in the world. So anyway, Liz walks up to me and tells me the story about she trying to get to work quicker than me so she can get the first handicapped parking. They got about 8 on that front row, and you don't have to walk so far. So lo and behold, I look at her, and she tells me, that's my assigned parking. I say, is your name on it? Is your name down there? And she say, no. I said, well, it ain't your assigned parking then. I say, well, I tell you what you do. Whoever assigned it to you, you need to go in there and tell them. Don't tell me, because I ain't finna move. It's just that simple. So then she goes a little further, and she says, well, I guess I have to get up early in the morning to beat you. I said, you do what you got to do. That's what we got to do in life. We got to do what we got to do, okay? So then she turns around and she says, well, I'm going to tell the boss. I said, well, you know what? I would probably not be telling nobody over here at this building. I would go to the top if I were you. These days, I don't fool around with the people on the bottom. I go straight to the top with my problems, okay? I bypass all that going from one to the next. And I done did that all my life. I ain't doing that no more. And so then, she got to be making all that noise back there. Pick up the chairs instead of sliding them chairs, okay? Yeah. Folks just do the most. They're slamming the gate. Lord have mercy. They'll do something with the maintenance folks around here, please. So anyway, back to the story. I'm trying to tell my story, and they trying to get in the middle of my story, okay? So anyway, we got a nice little couple over there. See, y'all can look at the people in the pool. Ain't nobody out here this morning but them. They must not be working today. But anyway, I tell her, I don't be fooling around on the bottom. Man, I go to the top now. You got to go over there anyway if you're going to get any results these days. So I said, we got a new superintendent over there. If I was you, I'd make an appointment. I'd go over there and tell her. I said, well, or do you need me to make the appointment with you to go in there to tell her what you told me? Like I care. Baby, that whole room just cracked up laughing, talking about Ms.V is too much for us. We can't with you. I can't with y'all either. I just come down here and do what I do, okay? Then they told me to bring some cheese for the taco. They're making tacos down there. That's what we supposed to be having for lunch when I get back to work. I'm supposed to go back to work early so I can eat my lunch before I go on the evening run. So I brought all this cheese down there yesterday, and then she gonna come asking me about. I asked her this morning, I said, where the cheese? Oh, it's in the freezer. Girl, if you didn't want the cheese, all you had to do is tell me. I could have just left it in the freezer or gave it to somebody. I'm not gonna worry with them. Because I'm not going to eat all that cheese. Either way it goes, it's going to end up in the trash if nobody wanted it. But people just be doing strange and irritating stuff. I just done figured it out. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to talk to you. I can talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime, and make it make sense. People don't know how to make stuff make sense. Don't hear them all around with me. I didn't ask to do this. The one who suggested this asked me if I would bring the cheese. Now, that's on y'all. I might fix them. I might go down there and not even eat the tacos. I ain't had to pay for them. They need seat belts. Girl, they got seat belts. Who is this telling me what they need? Must be Tajista. In every special needs bus, there are seat belts. So cut that, okay? Kids can't take off easily. He wasn't taking off. He did that from the seat with the seat buckle fastened. Now what? The damage is already done. Now, there are no special needs buses, not on our campus, without seat belts. That's against the law, okay? Spit. Yes, he did call right in my face. Baby, I'm telling you, I had to call on the Lord quick. Jesus, you better come on back down here quick, because I ain't never been to jail, but I feel it in my spirit. I called Galveston County, tell them to come get me today, because that's where I am with him. He didn't do it once. He did it twice. He did it on the way to the seat I was finna sit him in. Yeah, 3 times. I said, you testing my faith. I just did a video about testing faith out here. You doing something ain't nobody ever did. I couldn't wait to get him to his mom. He didn't show up today. I don't know what she did to him. I don't know if she gonna let him ride again. It ain't gonna bother me if he don't ride no more. Sure ain't. Hey James Cannon, how you doing, sugar? It's me, Kimberly. How you doing? It's me, Kimberly. I changed my name. What's up, everyone? Oh, all is well. Kimberly and Michael Rogers. Okay. Come on in. You gonna bring Mike in with you too? The more the merrier. I always tell you bring a friend, okay? Miss Sandra McHenry is here. Good morning to you. Happy Tuesday to you as well. At work, listen, that's a good place to be. You're making them shmonnies, baby. You know, I love to make some shmonnies. That's why I go down there and tolerate the little cheering. I like some cheering. Even though he did that yesterday, I realized, you know, he got issues. He's got a lot of problems. Okay, this is my first year with him. We'll be all right after a while. But I told his mama I don't suggest him doing that no more now. Okay, because Miss Diane got up out there. See, she saw that look on my face. I had turned beet red, and when I raised my hand up to grab his hands, she thought I was gonna hit it. Baby, she come running back there from, you know, Miss Diane, a pretty big woman. She slid down that aisle fast. I ain't never seen Miss Diane move that fast before. But I told her, I said, you go back to the front. I got this. You cannot do what I'm supposed to do and think they're gonna respect me. I need you to drive the bus. I need you to drive safely, and you need to get there on time. Now, if you don't need me as a monitor, you let me know, and I go in there and tell them people, no, Ms.V, I just was trying to protect you. I thought maybe you was going to do something. No, I would never do none of these children. I wouldn't do to my own. I never beat up on my own, slapped her around or none of that. I knew how to control her, take her prized possessions. Everything in that room belonged to me. Start packing it to my closet so I can lock it up. TV, telephone, everything in there till you can do what I say belong to me. And I'm going to give it back to you since you borrowing it from me. Anyway. Just because I bought it from you don't mean that it belonged to you. It was bought with my money. Until you start buying it with your own money, you going to learn to think about it, okay? That'll get to her better than a spanking or anything. You sitting up in a room and you ain't got nothing in there. Back in the day, it was in the Nintendos and all that stuff. Put them all in there. Don't leave one game in there. And then when you get through, if you can't say, I'm sorry, I apologize, start taking my clothes out the closet I bought for you. Go hang them up in mine. Yeah. All the way down. Everything. Baby, I taught her well. Don't play with me. If I had to see in June this year, Ms.V, what? You had to see in June? I told y'all I've been blessed. Been blessed. So far, so good. Husband passed with it, but I wasn't there with him when he got it. I'm out in Vegas, and he's in D.C. Yep. The unfortunate part is he didn't make it, and I never saw him again. Yep. Ms.V said, no looking at her right now. You can't do that no more, Carla. Something happened at 70 where I don't tolerate a lot of stuff no more. Whereas I used to just turn my cheek and, you know, you could spit on the left side and you spit on the right side and I'm just going to wipe it off and clean myself up and keep on going, nah, we don't do that like that no more. Just stay from around me, okay? You ain't got to even be around me. It's just that simple. Oh, Ms.V pulling Madea. Yes, I did, Kimberly. They better not make me start piping with the thing. It might get to that point, but if it ever get to that point where I got to be a Madea, I'm at the house then. I know it's too much. I'll be like my mama. When the last set of children, after teaching for 30, I think she was in that 35, 36 years, she told them, if y'all move me to one more school, y'all can move me to the house. Baby, that last move, she did just that. She told them, I'm done. And I've been in here, I got 3 generations of children I have taught. I'm done. It's over. Children changed too much. They were out of control. She probably couldn't even go in a classroom these days, much less see how the teachers dress. And you don't know the teachers from the students a lot of times. They don't dress in the classroom for you to even be able to tell who they are. They coming over there with gym shorts on, all kind of stuff. Ooh, They ain't the kind of teachers I grew up with. They had high heel shoes on, stockings, just like they was on their way to church, baby. You knew who the teachers were. They were dressed the part. They looked the part. And they treat you like mama too. Beat your ass. Ooh, we Ms.V cutting up at those people's job today. I was. I care nothing about all that stuff. Mm-mm. I ain't never been afraid of no job. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Even when I was younger, and no, I couldn't afford to walk off the job when you got, what I had back in the 80s, $1,488 house note back in 1986 on 5,000 square foot home. Baby, I go out there and I cut up just like I cut up now. I sure would. I ain't never been afraid. I ain't never been so insecure with me that I felt like I couldn't walk off a job and get another job. Or I didn't have sense enough to be an entrepreneur and find me something to do making money. I did. When I left Amoco, I found something to do. Use your hands. Go style somebody's hair. Go cut somebody's hair. Go color somebody's hair. 17 years it worked for me. Baby, I ain't never been afraid of nothing. Oh, let's see. Who is this? 300 IQ wizard. Cannonball. I don't know what that means, but be respectful. The next time you walk off in my chat and you want to say something up in here, don't come in with cannonball. Say, hey, Ms.V, you a cannonball. Okay? That's how you do it up in here. We're very respectful over here. We have fun and everything, but we just don't jump off. And that's like walking in somebody's house and not speaking, or passing by somebody's house and not speaking. We very respectful people over here. We got home training. Come on in, okay? We'll teach you. Hey, James, jump in the pool. You jump. Okay? I'm going back to work. Jump in the pool. You another one. Don't tell me what to do, okay? Speak first. And then ask, can you jump in the pool? Don't tell me what to do. You're in the wrong chat, baby. Hey, Cheryl P, how you doing? She called me Daddy's up in the building. Yo, I don't think I like that name. I don't. I don't think I like that. I really don't. And you know you're grown. You can do what you want to do. And I can't tell grown folks what to do. I don't think I like that. No. Let's see. Did I get everybody? Because I just put it on the thing. But anyway, yeah, y'all, they been testing me again. I guess I'm going through the test. Because y'all know I've been tested with the Wi-Fi. I've been tested with the cell phone. I've been tested with this place I live in. I've been tested with the car after it was wrecked. Now I'm down at the schoolhouse. The church testing me. And then this morning, Mr. M, he up there just calling my name. Ms.V. Ms.V. I'm getting used to new children. I'm trying to get them in the right seat. They don't remember what seat. Some of them don't remember what seat they sit in yesterday. Some of them don't know how to buckle themselves up yet. Okay? I got to get all this down so I don't have to be working with them all year long, because they can do it, but you got to show them. You got to teach them the simple things. Yeah. So, it is just life. I guess it's just stuff you be going through. Y'all hit that like button for me? Did y'all share and like and subscribe? I'll become a member for less than a candy bar. Y'all doing all that? If you have, I thank you. I appreciate you. Very humble person. Grateful for every little thing. I ain't ungrateful for nothing, okay? Oh, but what I might have been saying when the sound was off is chocolate to Justin, your friend. He's supposed to be coming over here. We supposed to be over there in that weight room, and we supposed to be exercising for an hour. I ain't seen him yesterday. He came up here Sunday and hooked up my projector, but I have not seen him since Sunday, him and Tasha. He ain't called yesterday. He ain't come today. But bugging me all last week. He need a pass. He need an armband so he can get in. Say to myself, okay, we supposed to be exercising, but we ain't doing nothing. Listen, I'm change it in 12 days. I got a real life stalker. I'm not putting my name on here no more. Oh, okay. Well, you got to let us know who you are, because I don't know. And then, y'all know I got a boyfriend, too. He 3. He told his mama he had a girlfriend on the bus. And we thinking he got a girlfriend, but I'm looking like all these girls on this bus is bigger than you. he just 3. And most of them are kindergarten or first grade on the elementary bus. We might have even a couple of second or third graders on that. Good morning. How you doing? I'm good. Oh, little man, you gonna swim today? Okay. He looks like he's about. He looks like he's about 3.
He'll be 3 mid-October.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, he's tall.
I work with I work with little ones. As I can almost tell how old they are.
October 14th. Yes, I think they're together, right? Nobody here to dispute me, so it's October 14th.
I love it. Okay.
You want goggles? No goggles.
Oh, no goggles. He a big. Look at him getting in by himself. Okay. Go on, little papa. Let me see you get in. Let me see you swim.
You ready to swim with Grandma?
Go ahead. It's cold, huh?
No.
It's not cold?
Come swim with Grandma.
Oh, look at him. He got it, y'all. Good job. Okay. Let me see.
Where you want to go?
Okay. I don't know what somebody said. I got to get back to y'all now. That's crazy, yo. Well, I don't consider everything is crazy these days. To me, people be doing stuff that's just uncalled for. That stuff you ain't never seen or heard before. And it's becoming a norm. That's what's crazy to me. And they don't look at it as abnormal. Everybody just look at it, oh, well, that's okay. Or don't pay it no attention at all. Pepper, look, some people sound real good. I'm ready to work. Out. I had some to go with me after that first day. I don't see them anymore. I'm like, what happened, baby? Don't nobody want to do no exercise, but ask them to go eat. I bet you they be ready then. They ain't gonna miss no meals. They don't care how much it costs. They don't care how far they gotta drive. We Americans just took over these restaurants, but you know what? I take that back here in the last maybe 6 months. So a lot of restaurants closing down here. They are not making it. Foods done got too high, so they had to go up too high on the prices of the food. And people don't learn how to do better. Well, we used to be out there just flocking to them restaurants and paying money. Well, in the past, you could do maybe $25 and get a decent meal. And you maybe splurge a little bit. Not in no 5-star. If you're in a 5-star, you get to go 50 and up. But I'm in a regular lunchtime for a meal. Now, shoot, you over there at Burger King and McDonald's and everywhere, you spending $20 over there. I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work out too well for a lot of people. Y'all gonna have to come down. So we gonna have to change things. That's all I know. Things got out of control, baby. Hey, go get her. How you doing, sugar? But I'm trying to do it. It look like I'm going to have to go on and do it by myself, the exercises in the weight room. I came out here a year and some months ago in that room by myself over at the other place and walking down to the lake every morning on video with y'all. So in order to do it, sometimes in life you just, look, it don't work out if you don't do it yourself. Just it and that's all. It's just too much to ask people to do things. And people not real no more. They'll lie to you in a minute. It's a lie. If they tell you they're going to do something and they don't come through, then they lied to you. Me, I'd call them up and say, look, something came up. Or I ain't going to be able to do it. I wouldn't let it go just being a lie. No. Put some kind of explanation to why you didn't live up to what you said. But that ain't nothing these days either. Telling lies. It's just like a lie has become the truth now. Their truth anyway. And they just come out here and say anything. And I be like, you don't even believe that stuff you said yourself. But you want me to believe it. Oh, I can't with y'all. Y'all doing too much. You got a testimony Tuesday? Okay, come on with it. Although I've gained 11 pounds within 90 days, my blood work came back very, very good on everything except cholesterol is a tad high. Gotta work out and cut back on oil. Oh, that is a good testimony. Go get her. Yes, indeed. Well, Miss Audrey, she need to hear that. Sure do. I'm proud of you, baby. You might have gained 11 pounds, but maybe it wasn't pounds of bad stuff, like a lot of sugar and fried foods and that kind of stuff. Maybe you just kind of overate. Because you can overeat on anything and gain weight. You can. Some things make you gain weight quicker, but if you eat too much of anything, okay, calories in got to equal calories out. And if they don't equal the same amount of calories in and out, you're going to gain weight. It's just as simple as that. Queen, do you report the kid spitting on you as an incident? I did. I reported it first to his mother, okay, to make sure she knew that I had to write that up. I do. Now, with them, all they do is suspend them from riding the bus so many days, okay? And then if they get so many suspensions, then they become car riders. They can no longer ride the bus anymore. Even though they're special needs kids, it's some things you just can't do if it's dangerous to a person's health. Him spitting on me is dangerous to my health. I don't know what kind of germs or what kind of infections he may have. You see what I'm saying? And he spit on me in the face. Not once, but 3 times. So, yeah, we do write them up. Remember last year when Ms.V bit me in the wintertime through the coat? Yes, I reported it to her mother, and they suspended her for a week. Her mother had to take her to work. So in that week's time, somehow she got a medication adjusted, and somebody must have did some talking to her because we ain't had no more problems. We the best of friends now. And a lot of times it do be the medication need to be adjusted. And I can almost tell. If they come in there quiet and laid back and calm, and then all of a sudden they come in there the next day or that evening, something has happened at their schoolhouse, or maybe they forgot to take the medicine that morning, or maybe they didn't get the evening dose. You know, you don't know, but you just know that their behavior is different. Okay, that's what's up, Gigi. Okay. Y'all talking about go get it. Let's see what Pepper say. Exactly right. I remember first time getting something quick to eat at McDonald's. I told the guy, he told me up wrong. He broke it down and looked at the menu. That was it for me. I fix all my meals. And it ain't that healthy for you anyway. Full of grease and full of sugar. And preservatives. Every time you eat out, they got preservatives in that food. Or you can look on that line under that heat lamp and tell, because it's going to start turning colors on you. I got sick as a dog back in the day eating at a local restaurant down in Nassau Bay. Ran down there to get me something to eat. I remember I ate fish. It was on a Friday. And I had some mac and cheese. Now, I don't remember what else. But that stuff put me into the hospital. I missed a lot of clients and a lot of money. It was over the Thanksgiving holidays. I had to get somebody else to come in, my friend Valerie, and work in my place. And I've had that twice. I was poisoned twice from eating bad food. And baby, you will be sick as a dog. It's coming out both ways. It's got to come out some kind of way. And then you get very dehydrated. Because when you get everything out, you got the heaves, the dry heaves then, and that hurts. I've been there twice. Did anyone see a Facebook clip of kid spit on his mom and she immediately smacked him on reflex? That was wild. No, but I could truly understand it because that's where I wanted to go with him yesterday. But I had to catch myself. You do. Your own children have never done you like that. You birthed them in the world. And you gonna let some stranger? Now, I've been around a lot of special needs kids, and there have been some in my family. But they never acted like that. Because they were trained too at home. They could have been wild, but these kids are different now. Because you think back in the day, especially when I was going to school, it wasn't no separated classes for them. They sit in regular classes with us. Never did nothing but maybe lay down and go to sleep. They never caused no problems. These kids got stuff now that we ain't never seen before. And it makes you wonder what happened and why is it so many of them? Our buses are full. Sometimes it's more than one in the same family. What happened? That's what I be thinking all the time. I've never seen so many, and it's just not in one district. It's probably, I can't say worldwide, but it's definitely across the USA. Definitely. And it's kids that don't have no features of looking indifferent like back in the day. You could almost tell. You can't tell some of these children look perfectly normal. And they just be acting out. It makes you wonder if they not doing what the Bible say. Spare not the rod and spoil the child. But when we started having problems in the classroom was when they took prayer out the classroom. When they took Jesus out the classroom, what started happening? The guns came in. The crazies came in. The teachers have no control anymore. You can take them to the office. All you can do is sit them in there and send them back home. Some of them kids be glad to go home. They don't care nothing about that. They don't want to be there no way. I popped the question this morning. I said, tell me about school. Y'all have been here for a few days now. Who likes school? Only 2 hands came up. But there's 14 of y'all sitting on this bus right now. Something ain't right, y'all. And it ain't for me to figure it out. It's over my head. I don't know what happened. But something happened. That's all I know. Most special needs kids were loving and touching now violence is normal. Yes, they were very loving people. And they loved church back then. I don't even know if these kids' parents even go to church for them to love the church. And most of them could sing. Back then, they had some kind of gift that nobody else had. They could play the piano by ear, and it would sound really good. They could sing. They could do something out of the ordinary that normal people have to be taught to do. Larry says the parents. You might be right, Larry. I don't know what. Wow. You blame the grown-ups raising the kids, period, says Tagisty. Hey, Miss Carolyn, good morning. How you doing? But back to you, go getter. I don't think I saw that one where the kid spit on his mom and she immediately smacked him on reflex. But I could see how it could happen. I'm telling you, I came close yesterday. Miss Diane saw it in my eyes. But I got control of myself, okay? I'm like, okay, he has special needs. You love this job. You like this job. It's not like you can't clean it off. It didn't get in your mouth. It didn't get in your nostrils. So just all I had on there was the bacterial stuff for your hands. So I cleaned my face with it. Then when I got to my seat, I had some wet ones. And I wiped it down with that. Took off the outside shirt because I had on two t-shirts. I took off one, folded it up, put it in a plastic bag, and put it down by my purse. And then just kept on because we wasn't even hardly through with the run. This is the beginning of the run. Ms.V can't drive without me. All special needs kids have to have a monitor on the bus with them. I can't work without her, and she can't work without me. We're a team. Let's see. Y'all are blaming the parents. Okay. It scares me how 20 years from now, look how look like with the way kids are nowadays. Can you imagine them being adults in this society and they're going to be running this country? They're going to be making decisions as wild as some of them are. And I would say being in the system, it's probably 40 out of 80 I mean, out of 100 now. 40% out of 100% now. Maybe you get 60% that's you can see a little home training, or they just don't act out. And some of them will act out just to act out, just to get your attention. Just calling my name this morning over and over and over, and saw I was busy. I don't know. I don't, that's not gonna be my problem. I won't be around that long to be bothered with that. When these get grown, I won't have to worry with that. I'll be in a better place. My nephew tried to test my brother because his Hispanic friend talked to his mom and brother, put him in the corner with books on top of his hands. Okay, and you should have opened him up and told him you read something in that book, and you better be able to tell me what you read when it was over with. I think that's a lot of problem too. They're not getting the education we got. They're not reading enough, and they have access to Google where they can read almost anything. And what they are looking at is the wrong thing. Oh, they can tell you all about sex and sexuality and gayness. They can tell you about anything they don't need to know at this age. They know it. And some of them are running the household. And I'm talking about in the elementary school. They are running the house. They are making the rule. Oh, well, he don't like that. Oh, she don't eat that. Baby, it was put on our plate. If we didn't eat it, we went hungry. Simple as that. Wasn't no McDonald's, wasn't none of that stuff back in the day, okay? And then when it was time to clean up and put the food up, it wasn't no running back, heating this and warming that and all that, messing up the kitchen again. You messed it up, you straighten it up. We had rules in my home. Larry said, oh, Ms.V, bad, bad. Yes, sir, sure was. And I'm telling you, you got to have some God in you to deal with people these days. Because people my age who've never, ever done anything to even be in prison will go to prison these days fooling with these people. You'll be better off if you came from my era to go out and buy you some land in the woods. Or if you already got some, go get you a tiny home. Pay for it cash, put it out there, and be by yourself. As long as you got some way out with transportation and a phone to communicate, that's all I need at this point. People get on my nerves. I get tired of them these days. I do. I saw it yesterday. He's around 4 or 5, sitting in a barbershop chair. He intentionally spit. This guy intentionally spit. When I went to move him, because he was pinching a guy on the side of him, he intentionally spit on me. He didn't even stop to think about it. It's something he normally does. It was just like, boom, there it was. It hit me by surprise. And I got my head down, reaching to unbuckle him. People think this job is easy. This job is not easy. You better be mentally alert. That's what you better be. You slow my butt. And you can be slow if you want to. They'll hurt you. They very, very strong too. All of them. I don't care how small they are. Mason, be careful. He almost fell on that ledge right there. Oh my God. Mason need to be taught some pool etiquette. Tosh, your brother did a good job. Yes, indeed. You got to train up a child in the way he should go early. You talking about once he get to school, that's too late then. Because he finna mix around with other kids just like him. You think that's going to better him? They connect. I've watched them. The bad ones and the ones that's real slow, they will kind of pull them into it because they don't know no better. You ever thought about that? I would hate to have a child in school these days. I probably, if I had children these days and I was a young woman, they probably would be in a private school or something. Nope. And see, mine never rode a school bus. I always took her to school. She rode 2 years when my childhood friend, Ms.V, was picking her up. And I knew Villas was going to take care of her, and she was going to also pop her on her hand and hit her on the ass if she didn't do the right thing because she had my permission. We grew up together as children. Know each other since we were 5. Tell it, sister. Larry, I got to tell it like it is, baby. Some of these people are out of touch. You know, you out here bragging about your children, and then you can just about tell When you hear an adult child maybe cussing in front of their mama, uh-uh, uh-uh. They don't respect them. Ain't no way. It's certain things I did not do in front of my mom. Mm-mm. If I'd leave home. But I had that much respect for her. I didn't drink in front of my mama for many years. Many years. I had my daughter and coming back to see her. And the liquor was always there when we were children growing up. My dad always said, if y'all gonna drink, y'all drink it in this house. He never told us we couldn't. But I just couldn't do it in front of her. I just had that much respect for her. My mama didn't drink. So why, I ain't no alcoholic, why I got to have a drink right now. I didn't feel comfortable even pouring it into the glass. But these kids don't have that kind of respect. You see it out here on YouTube all the time. Nobody respect nobody. Mm-mm. To just as they say you can't hit your kids. And that's another thing. They beat the life out of us when we were growing up. Principal, teacher, and everybody else. We survived. Ain't nobody went to jail back then, and ain't nobody went to the hospital. Okay, and we got beat with fan belts and everything else in them classrooms. Boards. The guys got hit on the ass with a board. The ladies had to hold out their hand and get hit with a fan belt. But I tell you what, I bet you ain't none of them on the streets today doing nothing. Everybody who was in my class, you'll meet them when we have a class reunion, successful, retired. Or either gone back to work because they want to. Ain't no dope dealers came out of there, no dope addicts, ain't no crooks, no thieves, no jailbirds, none of that. Everybody did something. If you didn't go to college, you went into the military. The rules are too lax now. I'm telling you, it started in the 80s with my kid. I'm telling you, I know. Because I saw how other parents were raising their children along with mine. Are you going to let your child come to my house and I don't know you and your child spend the whole weekend? I ain't never met your mama until this day. I'm not lying to you. We can call up Judge Morris up there in Houston. I never met her mom. Didn't know nothing but where she lived. That's it. But she could come to my house on the weekend. They knew me. I always had the house full of children. They were younger women. I didn't have my child till she was 27. I was 27. Okay? I didn't get married till I was 25. I did things late in life. So they had their kids, they were younger, right out of high school. Even when I got to my 10th year reunion, they had kids that was already in high school. I got a little child, a youngster. Yeah. It is sad people get on our nerves. We won't let us love them. They don't want love. They want love from certain people. They want like-minded love. People they hate, they like them. And that's the love they want. I don't want no love like that. That ain't love to me. Going along with people who wrong. And you just as wrong as they are. You're an accomplice to it. And that's facts. If I know you are getting ready to go do something unlawful, say for an example, you got a butcher knife, and you tell me you finna go out there and you finna stab your neighbor with it, and I don't try to stop you, talk you out of it, I don't call somebody to keep you from doing it, then they need to take me down with you because I knew it. I knew you were out of your mind talking crazy like that. I'm an accomplice to you. I knew it. It's just like the policeman that went in there and killed that lady. That cop knew what was going on. Not the one that killed him. He already had premeditated all that. He knew what he was doing when he went there. But his partner, he just as wrong as the one that pulled the gun. Larry, okay, I read you, Larry. Hey, Miss Audrey, how you doing? We done talked about the food thing. We had a testimony in here this morning. Go get her. So many unlovable people on this planet. It is, but why? Why they wouldn't want somebody to love them versus hating them? They spew hate. And they get entertainment out of spewing hate. That's a miserable person. You're miserable inside. You don't have to tell nobody you're not miserable. It shows. I cannot believe it. Your life is that miserable that you would come out and spew hate every day? Oh, no. I don't get it. Tosh, you can spank kids as long as it's not abusive. That would leave marks in Canada. Not sure about America. I ain't sure either. I guess it's which judge is up there and which jury is up there if it go down to a court type of situation. Now, a lot of times in schools, the teachers would catch marks on the kids. And the kids are usually showing some kind of signs when things are not right at home. And if a teacher, a monitor, a bus driver, whoever sees that kid every day, and they withdrawn from anything and everything, they don't want to get on the bus to go home, that's a problem. That's a red flag right there. Okay, moving down. Don't believe in the greater good. They don't believe in the greater nothing, Larry. Not at this point. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. How do you turn it around? How do you bring love back into the picture? They don't even love the right type of people. People don't love you when they agree with you when you're wrong. They don't care about you. If I'm doing something that's wrong and you know it's unlawful and it's wrong, and y'all sit up in here and don't tell me, Ms.V, that ain't right there, you're going to get in trouble. Y'all don't love me. Y'all don't care about me. If I go down, I go down. Okay, she gone, watch somebody else. And people are quick to forget you these days. They be saying, Ms.V who? People don't leave lasting impressions anymore. No kind of legacy whatsoever. Your legacy was tearing up a person, talking about a person, down on a person, making somebody else dislike a person because you dislike. I don't even know what y'all got into it for. What that's got to do with me? Oh, no. Private school isn't no better. Oh, really, BP? See, like I said, my child is in her 40s. She's 41 years old. So I ain't had a child in school in a long time, BP. No. It was pretty good back in the day, but she never went to a private school. She always went to a public school. And I always had that threat on her. If I got to drive 32 miles from where I work to where I work right now is where she went to school, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem for you. Because I'm already knowing where I'm going, straight to jail. I ain't going to hit you in that classroom. I ain't going to whoop you in that classroom. But I'm going to take you outside and I'm going to show you I meant business with you. And if you want to pick up that phone like these kids will call and tell on you today, I dare you. You better pack your bags and go with them when they come for you. Oh, I had a threat there, baby. And I meant what I said. I'm not going out here to work day and night for you to have. For you to be rolling around in a car that I'm paying for and I'm paying high-ass insurance on a young kid. For you to have all kind of clothes from wherever you want to buy them from in your closet. For you to go to that makeup counter. For you to go get your hair done at the beauty shop. Oh, no, sugar. Mama don't roll like that. I earned my respect early in the game. Give me mine. You don't appreciate it. I come in there and that leather coat I just bought you is laying on the floor. Give it here. Because I still got the ticket. I'm finna take it back and get my money back. You wore it today. They saw it. Okay? Tonight it goes back. Sometimes you got to make an example out of them. Let them know you ain't playing with them. True that, Miss C. I'm Miss V. Larry. I know. Yeah, you got it. Okay. In North Carolina, you can spank a child, but no marks or bruises at all. And you don't have to put marks or bruises on them. If they got on some pants or whatever, and you hit that butt, baby, they're going to feel it. They're going to feel it. I wouldn't be hitting them on the legs and the arms and all that stuff, but back in the day, I did not care. Nope. And my parents didn't either. I only got one whooping in my life, and I said to myself, never again. Baby, when she got through tearing my legs up out there on that playground for getting up there with that dress on them monkey bars, and she told me don't get up there with them dresses on, she sitting up there in a teacher's meeting looking outside, and she saw that little yellow dress, and she saw that was her little yellow girl out there. She came, she got in the car, and she said, did I see you on the monkey bar? See, they questioned you back in the day to see if you was going to lie to them, too. Then they whoop you for old and new, too, back in the day. They let you slide sometime, and then they go back when they whoop your ass and they tell you, I'm getting you for old and new. God dog, that was a hell of a whoop. Not me. Once was enough for me. I learned. I ain't finna mess with this woman. Okay? You better not raise your voice to the parents. Not back then. Who you talking to? That's the first thing they gonna ask you. Who you think you talking to? Baby, get up and slap the snot out of you. Raise your hand again, it might not be no arm on there. The people didn't play back then. See, I think parents are just too lax with their children. They let the street and the jailhouse raise their children. Because that's where they headed. Special needs children are very, very smart. And you better believe it, Miss Carolyn. You ain't never lied. Smart individuals, your approach with them has to be tailored to them and them alone. Correct. Each one of them are different, and I cannot treat everyone the same. You got to understand and learn them behaviors and them personalities. Fact. They are to be disciplined for their actions. Fact. Me taking him out the seat with him pinching the little boy and putting him in a seat in the back by himself was my approach to his discipline, because he didn't want to be back there. And he knew it was wrong. That's why he spit and he pinched and he kicked, thinking I was going to just let him sit there and keep pinching that child. No, you got me all messed up. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? No guns, honey. That's a problem now. There's too many guns on the street, and they're in the wrong hands. People haven't even had gun safety. Don't even know how to clean the gun. Gun gonna be backfiring on you. It's just too much out there. And here in Texas is open carry. For everything. Guns, alcohol, they just doing a little too much here for me. But we haven't had the problems that a lot of all other smaller states have had. Because when they first brought out that it's okay to have a weapon on you and in the car if you go get the permit and all that and take the little class, I thought, man, this is going to be the wild, wild west. But it didn't turn out like that. People respect you now because they know everybody packing. It ain't like you packing and I ain't packing. Ain't no bullying. No do that. Buying your business. Nice view, thank you. I couldn't get the other camera to work. I got to take it by T-Mobile or try to see what's going on with my side of the camera. It's blurred. Where is Millie? I have no idea. I don't communicate with her outside of this channel. I have not seen her for days, and I hope all is well. Me too. Have you have not seen her on the streets out here anywhere either? To just because I don't know who else she watches. Hey Elaine, how you doing, sugar? Like-minded love. He. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Generation. Hello, how are you? You welcome to jump in the pool, baby. Help yourself. Jump on in. Okay? Oh, this world is crazy. You better believe it. Oh, wow. Congratulations. Go get her. I will go back and listen to your excellent news. Yes, Miss Audrey. You weren't in here when she said she had a testimony. I said, tell it. Yes. Hey, Ms.V. Monster. Hey, Latina, how you doing? And my Reba's in the building. Yeah, the coat was on the floor. You don't pay that much money for a leather coat. And I come in there and the closet is right there on the other end of the bed. But you decide to drop it in the middle of the floor and not take it to the closet. You don't need it. I teach you. Don't ask me for it no more either. I'm not buying a second one either. You can wear them, whatever other kind of coats you got up in there. working with DV clients and the abuser, I'm now becoming against spanking. Because when you are an adult and you do wrong, that's where abuse comes in for some. Okay, that's in these times. Okay, I guess we were thoroughly abused back in the day before law stepped in your home. But nobody was picked up. Very few kids in my community even went to jail. They were grown at their parents' house when they went to jail. I think the anger in people these days make them do too much. Whereas then they were aware of how many licks they would hit you, how hard they hit you, and everything else. Because we never had bruises or scrapes or scratches or nothing like that on us. But did we get spanked? Every last one of us. But we all turned out to be productive citizens too. All went to college, all got out on our own, got our own homes, our own jobs, and our own family. Nobody went to jail. And there was 7 of us. Yep. So looking back, it wasn't bad. It seemed bad as a child. But probably because of that, we knew better to go out and do the wrong things in life too. Go in a store and steal something when you know you ain't got no money. Or you got money and you gonna go in there and be a kleptomaniac. Never crossed our minds. We didn't have it, we didn't have it. And look how we turned out. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Larry. My baby boy was 17, began to feel himself. I gave him my phone, and he told him to call 911. And oh, and you told him to call 911 and see how fast I kick your ass. I pay the cost to be the boss. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. He's 24 and way better. You caught it in time, Reba. He could have been in prison calling you on that collect call or whatever they do in prison. I don't even know because I ain't never been to prison to see nobody. And it ain't too much in Texas. He respect. Yes. Okay. Reba, and he grateful. Left. Let me see. Lord, it's one thing, it's another. Hold on, y'all. Whoever's left in here, because this phone just cut off. Y'all saw it just clip, flip, 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 flip. There it is. But it let me resume the car. I came to the car, and it let me resume out here. Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, y'all here? Okay. Y'all knew it was something, huh? I'm trying to wipe the back of it again. Let's see why it won't flip around. This morning, the camera doesn't want to work. When I flip it on me, let's see what happens. Is it coming in? Barely. It's like this camera on my side is going out. Yeah, okay, maybe it's time for a new phone. They only last about 2 years. That's been my experience. This one here has lasted 3, almost 4 years because my brother bought me this phone when I was down in, I mean, it's real dark. Hold on, let me flip it back over. The phone itself is real dark. But I'm about at my hour anyway, but I want to finish off the live. So I'm glad it let me come back. Let me go back up and catch these comments. Let's see. I think I'm right down here. Reba's laughing. Larry says, Reba, and he grateful for your concern and remarks. If he hasn't reached that point, he will, and someday he may even come back and say to her how much he appreciates her for saving him, because he might not see it now. You have to grow and mature in life to see things differently. The way you see things in your 20s are not the way you see things in your 70s, for sure, or even at 40 for that reason. uh I can see when people are talking to me a lot of times, golly, you going through too many changes, you wasting too much time, that ain't worth it. But you have to let them go through it just like you had to go through it. Yep. Carla, I wasn't playing with the child. Larry, he's one of the best young men I've seen today. Okay? That's good. You turn them around. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm coming up on my hour, so let me quickly. I just plugged it up. That might help the situation too. And it's not the screen. I don't know what it is. It's like the front camera is going out. Get these messages. I'm just trying to end this one. Okay. Everybody probably left out. But that's okay. I'm going to read the last comments and then click off. I can't with these phones. They tested my nerves. I was at Reba, and he's grateful for his concern and his remarks. Carla, I was playing with that child. Larry, he's one of the best young men I've seen today. Oh, so you were kidding. Okay. Y'all, this is the stupidest phone I've ever seen. Both of them. I got two of them. Okay. One, two. It's been a mess. And I've been talking to people at work, and they say all of their services have been bad too. This one is just very, very foggy on this side. But if I flip it to the other side, look. Let's see. Now it don't want to flip. The camera don't want to turn around now. It's like it's frozen. I ain't never seen nothing like it. There, it finally flips. So see, I don't know. It's over my head. I don't work for T-Mobile either. Ms.V, what's for dinner? I know, Miss Audrey. This too far. I got to do an evening run to worry about dinner. I have no idea. It may be, I might feel like coming home cooking. I might not. I don't know. Hey, Kendra, how you doing? Thank you for the hearts, Kendra. You're probably gone because the phone acting up, but it's all good. Okay. Indeed, he is Larry. He works, has his own car and apartment with no kids. Oh, that's a blessing, Reba. Says he's thinking about going to, what is that, JUCO? For 1 year and play basketball overseas. Oh, okay. Yeah, the phone played out, Larry. But it came back. I came to the car and it's working in here. I don't know what that means. Let's see what this is. I'm really playing with this phone. But see, it's just so blurry when it's on my side. Okay, let me go back on the other side. If it'll flip. There we go. Okay. We're here. Oh, you didn't leave? Okay. Okay. Wisdom, baby. Yes. And that's where I was telling y'all the phones are messing up. Reba saying, catch you later, Ain't T. Have a good day. Good morning, Ms.V in chat and Sting. This phone started messing up right at the end. I was able to switch over to the other phone and then I was able to switch back. So I've been on here my hour anyway. Right as my hour was coming up, it started acting up. But anyway, I'm going to have to make a trip to T-Mobile now because the Xfinity people claim they have done all they could do. But to just did ask about Auntie Millie. I have not seen or heard from her because, like I said, I only talk to her in the chat on the lives. But if anybody else sees her, y'all kind of look around and see because things are happening to people these days. You never know. So kind of figure it out. If y'all see her, tell her we miss her over here. Y'all catch the replay. Those of you who didn't catch the live for me, I appreciate it. Y'all have a great and wonderful day. I'm going to end this live and go down here now and try to get me some lunch. And if they haven't eaten everything, if they ate everything at work, then I'm just gonna go over to Rogers and get me something. And I gotta run by the bank because I am broke. Okay. And I will talk to you guys later. Love you much. Hit that like button. Like, share, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Talk to y'all later on.